No, it will. I'll make sure it will. I'm live now, by the way, so yeah.
Trying to find someone who's gone missing.
What, in Skyrim or Borderlands 2?
No matter how painful.
Borderlands 3. Gunner.
I'm looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? After taking on all of his care. What else can you
I was
There was a man. They didn't say much. I remember
I
the
was
family leaving.
the skill tree I'm using now is the one that gives me a fuck ton of shield and low health. I'm using the red one, the red tree now. I've kind of switched off the other one because the red one was more survival.
A lot of groups in the Commonwealth would take note. Raiders, super mutants, gunners, and of course the Umbrella Institute.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, infiltrate cities in full strength from the shadows. Worst of
I
all,
don't even give a fuck what weapon I have. I'm gonna shoot it.
where they are. Not even me. I'm a synth myself. Discarded prototype anyway.
Jacob weapons are nice though. Let's see.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. Got something to hide.
Hmm.
Truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks. Arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth.
I'm currently talking to Nick Valentine right now.
Either way,
He's a
we
synth.
need to find Sean.
Right. Speculation's getting us off track.
In Fallout 4, synths are synthetic humans. He looks more robotic though than most other synths. He's a Gen 1 synth. Gen 2 synths are the ones that look perfectly human. You can't even tell the difference. Oddly enough, one of the characters that are with Preston Garvey, which is this black man with a with a fucking, I don't know, he's a part of the Minutemen, which are these people that
The woman was
help.
dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal bracings.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. A hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about it?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No, well, let's just say Preston Garvey's the last remaining Minuteman alive. And I've been building up the Minuteman. I have. I've been rebuilding them.
I might have. Everything was fine.
Way too big of a fool. Ellie, what notes are you
I've been building them up very slowly. Like we've been wiping out raider gangs and all that. Basically, the Minutemen are basically the law of this of the Commonwealth. Well, of the Wasteland, I should really be saying. They're trying to save humanity, basically, from their own destruction. Even though it technically already happened, but you know what I mean.
It's Sean. It has to be.
Don't jump the gun on me. You said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone else's kid. Either way, they both vanished a while back. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town. You two should still be careful.
Always.
Alright, so time for me to probably snipe people from really far away with a pistol like I normally do with this build. Yeah, that's how powerful I've made my character already. The stealth bonuses you can get with melee in this game is ridiculous. Like, you can one-shot Deathclaws from like a mile away, or just teleporting to them and just smacking them one.
Word is something. I feel like you need the sound clip from
Yeah. Have like the "you are already dead" thing as well. Moira Washindaru. Yeah. Oh, I'm fully aware, Sanctuary Guard. No, sorry, Diamond City Guard. It's funny though, because Diamond City is actually built in an old baseball stadium. Don't know why they decided to build all their homes in the baseball stadium, but you know, they did. Also, there's a Protectron. There's a Protectron in the game that speaks Japanese to you, and you can go what, and it will say it again. Mm-hmm. See, I could get a barbed swatter, which does more damage than the black baseball bat I'm doing. That would be good to get, actually, because then I can one-shot things even better. But at the same time, though, if I get the barbed swatter... Oh, how much does the... It's only like 12... I have enough for it. There's only just 112 caps. I have enough for it. Barbed Seda Swatter, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yep, that has potential, one-shot potential. Alright, I'm gonna read out one of the perks I've got, right? It's called Ninja, right? Ninja. Trained Shadow Warrior, ranged attacks, your ranged sneak attacks do 5 2.5 times normal damage, and your melee attacks do 4 times normal damage in sneak when I'm sneaking.
That suddenly reminds me of a very, very questionable one. Borderlands. What the hell thought of a Gundy with the fuck? Let's just cease and desist.
And I've also got Blitz, which is find the gap and make the tackle. That's melee distance is increased significantly. So that means I could just teleport over to them when I'm about to hit them with the bat from far away. Just smack them one. And it classes as a stealth kill still. Oh, and I also got this called Mr. Sandman, where as an agent of death itself, you can instantly kill a sleeping person. Your silenced weapons do an additional 15% sneak attack damage. That's also another one I went with. And I'm like 30% harder to detect while sneaking. And that's not even halfway done with the sneak skill. The sneak perk. Like, it has... It...
Sorry, I was like, where the hell did you get up? Is even that O-ring? I'm in the right spot, but I was thinking,
Yeah, Fallout 4 I'm playing. Sneak perk, harder to detect while sneaking, no longer trigger floor-based traps. That's actually pretty good, I've got that. That means if they put down a tripwire, I can't trigger it when I walk over it. That's actually... Even better, I could probably have the face of my character and a cardboard cutout of my character's face on a mask. Like in The Spy. I find that funny how that's an actual cosmetic in that game though. How you can have the spy's face as a cosmetic to the spy. Like, it's just a cardboard cutout of the spy's face. Yeah, it's like cigarettes jutting out of a little hole he's made in it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go kill some shit now. I'm not even joking though. Before I started streaming, right? I had one of the most scariest fucking moments in my life, right? I was sneaking, right? And I was like, oh, I'm on caution now. Look behind me. And there was a fucking Deathclaw just sniffing around. I was just like, what the fuck? I stood still, right? Went back to hidden. The second I moved a little, it went back to caution. I was like, how am I gonna get out of this? I had to wait until it literally just wandered off before I could start moving again. Because I've only got 30% detection. I've only got 30% less detection. If I would have had maxed out, I could just walk around that thing without even noticing me. But that's not the case. That's not the case at all. My next time I can level up that perk is when I'm level 12, the sneak perk. I can't wait until I'm level 12. I'm actually pretty close. I'm not gonna lie.
Surprised if your character's similar to my Imperial Sniper in Star Wars Silver.
Hmm.
Bit of a womanizer, but he preferred to take only life that was necessary.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go around.
James Bond, but
I'm not gonna go around. I'm not gonna go around just killing everyone I see though. I actually built this build so I could like one shot like the end game bosses and all that. Basically, that's what this build is intended to do. So
I like my boss filter.
yeah. Like, if I really wanted to, I could kill everyone in Diamond City, but I'm not gonna. Like, you can get away with that with high sneak. With a high enough sneak skill. But I'm not gonna do that. Not at all. I have no reason to at all. It's like I don't really have a reason to kill innocent people unless one of them talks to me funny. But even then, I just typically ignore them. And I actually do respond aggressively back, I do. I'm like one of those characters that care about innocence, but if they talk shit about me, I'm gonna talk shit about them.
So, more like my Sith Marauder then.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just noticed there's a pair of teeth behind the mole rat's teeth. Ah. Ah.
Like that normally.
What, they have teeth behind the actual teeth?
Yeah, they kind of have that look to them. Oh, real quick, guy was called like True Facts. Have you ever heard of him?
Is it the guy who did the fact of the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the guy who does the funny videos where he's like, this is the praying mantis. It eats its own kind because it says fuck it. Fuck you, nature. I'm eating my own kind. Yeah.
Nick,
Give me a second. Hold your horses.
Now, the Mamator is
Keep an
also
eye out.
capable of the muscles.
Mm. It's funny though, because when you first go into Diamond City, by the way, and talk to the woman, talk to one of the vendor womans, she immediately starts like calling you a simp and all that. Yeah, but because simps can mimic human appearance so perfectly, you can never know who's a simp. There's no distinct... Yeah, but that's the thing though. The reason why they're paranoid is because the Institute, the people who made the simps, kidnap people, kill them, then replace them with a simp. That's why everyone's so paranoid. In fact, the paranoia actually scaled up so high that, the paranoia actually scaled up so high, one of the residents of Diamond City actually pulled a gun on his own brother, suspecting him as a synth. And when you talk to the guy, he says, I can't believe it. My own brother thought I was a synth. Like, it's so high in paranoia that they literally turn on each other.
Nick,
Stubborn lock, ain't it? No luck? Find the key. Can't get through that door. See that platform in the distance? The city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Alright. So I need to go to the mayor's office. Which, spoiler alert, the mayor's a synth. The thing is though, synths can mimic people's appearance so well that you could literally have a guy that you knew for like 15 years and you wouldn't even know he was a synth. Yeah, but the thing is though, the Institute are secretive. They literally do it when no one notices. Like, you could have one person go missing for like an hour, then all of a sudden they come back and then they could be a synth in disguise. I'm not saying they... Yeah. The Institute are very crazy. Yeah, but the thing is though, you can actually
what are you doing in your practice?
Nuh-uh. Not until it's with Prince. Read all about it when
the thing is though is that
Reception area, Miss Piper. The mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving.
yeah, oddly enough, it's the only child character in the game you can actually just kill outright. Technically it's not a real kid, so you're not committing murder. It's programmed to act like a kid though, so...
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
I need to talk to someone about Kellogg's old house in the West Stands.
Mr. Kellogg's residence? He left town a while ago. We foreclosed on the property and locked it. If there was something belonging to the man that you had a claim on, you could ask the mayor to hear you out. No guarantees.
I'll talk to the mayor then.
He set aside time to talk to petitioners all day. Best of luck.
So I can go talk to the mayor.
Mayor McDonough?
I remember
Mayor McDonough.
our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help?
A man named Kellogg used to live in this city. I need to search his house.
I see. Well, whatever reasons you have, I take my citizens' privacy very seriously. Even after they've left, I can't allow you to invade someone else's home. That's all there is to it.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
Disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
McDonough?
Back about this key business. I'm sorry, but I cannot condone unlawful searches of people's property.
So that's it? You're not gonna help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes that can come. I can't betray that for anything.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
Oh, of course. I will do everything in my power to help you.
Oh right, that's the first ever speech check I've actually managed to complete.
Never talk to anyone,
Like, I actually managed to convince the mayor to let me go into Kellogg's house.
Been abandoned. I'm afraid this whole thing might be fruitless.
I kind of find it funny though how there's actually memes. There's actually memes behind the guy. You know, Kellogg. Like, someone actually called him Kellogg Crunchy Nut. I'm not even joking. There's a meme in the community about that. It's funny though, because someone actually took a screenshot of them blowing up his head, and he was like, "It's true, he's real crunchy."
After a shot like that, or a pulp, punch.
Yeah, but they were shooting him in between the legs.
I know. I'd say the head is more pulp than punch. That's the joke.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended.
He is more pulpy than crunchy. So I need to go to Kellogg's house again, which I've actually forgotten I've actually forgotten where the house is. No, I haven't. It's right there, actually. It's right there. Nick Valentine's actually, like, waiting for me next to it. I like to call him Nick Valentine instead of Nick, because it's funny, though, because what the Institute can do, though, is they can actually transfer your memories into a synth. And that's what basically happened to Nick Valentine. So his memories, when he was human, was transferred into a synth. And he's been around so long that you can actually see, like, parts of him, like, showing the mechanical bits underneath him and all that. Underneath where his supposed plastic skin is. Well, I say quote-unquote skin because, you know... Oh, Wonder Glue and...
Here's something that you know, Lorelei?
Lorelei, yeah.
Something's not right. Look for anything out of sorts. Switch. Button.
Button, huh?
Zero. Legit.
That's one way to hide a room.
Okay. It's pretty weird.
Look at this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Finally, stim packs.
And he showed up just as Victoria would use, well, Swiss cheese. So, like, he sent me here as backup, and he just interrupts me, saying, yeah, this has to do with a civilian. Got my meter like bullets. Zero cluster, he actually broke character. He wasn't able to protect you.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets,
It was funny.
and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Lead us anywhere on its own.
It's funny though because I like the plot of Fallout 4, like your character was cryogenically frozen for 200 years. Well, that's actually kind of not true. Your character was technically frozen for 260 years. Because, you know, Sean was actually just a newborn by the time the bombs dropped. So when you actually see him, he's actually 60 years old. I always found it really sad though at the end though, because Sean dies from a genetic disease that he caught while working in the institute. Like, you literally see your son die you as an old man. It's funny though, because he did actually regret all the things he had done and everything. Yeah, depending on the choices. Thing is though, you could be resentful to him at the end as well, saying that he was a mistake and all that. I'm not even joking, you could actually say that as he's dying to him. It depends on what type of playstyle you're doing, and like, I actually saw someone go through the entire game just being an asshole to everyone. Like, it's possible you can go through the game doing that. It's funny though, because I actually killed, when I first met Kellogg, right, I was just like, that prick killed my wife, so you know what, I'm ending his life. And this was like back before I deleted my saves and made an entirely new game. Like, if I wanted to, I could enable that cheat room mod and make it so I could just teleport wherever I want, but I'm not going to do that. In fact, I don't even think I even have the mod. Where is... Oh, there's Nick. You
Hey,
coming, Nick?
Good find. Not gonna lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I don't have dog meat with me. Why is it suggesting that I use dog meat? I don't have him with me. I'm fine, Randy. Sorry, Weasel. Forgot I need to call him by his
Get hit in
online name.
I can relate.
I can relate. If you actually delay your response to him, he's like, got hit in the head. I relate.
We'll never find him.
Damn it, drop the doom and gloom act. We can work through this. What about dog meat? A Commonwealth mutt like him can track a scent for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail.
So I need to go. I need to go back to the Red Rocket
I know this is personal.
gas station, get dog meat, come back here and have him sniff out the entire area.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Let's get there.
All right.
Your show from here on out, okay? You say jump.
What's? Tell me, Randy. What's so exciting then? So I need to get dog meat. I do. And I'm gonna need to get him over here. Dog meat's like being a staple in all of the games he has. I wouldn't be surprised if they made a Fallout 5 and had a dog meat in it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie either. Red Rocket gas station, get dog meat. funny though, because Dogmeat's the ever first companion you get in the game. And the cool thing about Dogmeat is that he's technically invincible. Well, he is invincible. He can't die. Because he's classed as an essential character. He is. Well, when they give them the essential status, it means they cannot die. They just go to full health, go down on the ground, or get injured. Like, for example, what Nick Valentine did earlier when I was fighting things with him. Wait, where's Dogmeat? Dogmeat? Where are you, boy? I'm pretty sure I'd see him. It's not here. Where the fuck is Dogmeat? I'm at the Red Rocket truck stop. No, I don't want that. Dogmeat? Hello, boy? You're the only fucking dog that is not mutated beyond belief. I'm not even joking, there's actually dogs called mongrels that are like completely mutated to the point where it doesn't even look like a dog anymore. Heck, the Institute are the people who actually made the the FEV virus, the Force Evolutionary Virus. Yeah. Heck, FEV. Yeah, the FEV was like so powerful though that they even started like infecting dogs with it. I'm not even joking. Like, you can actually find like super mutant dogs. That's always been in 4. You probably killed everything. You've probably like killed everything so fast you didn't even notice what you were shooting at. Oh yeah, 4. It's always been in 4. It has. I can actually probably send you a picture of one. Fucking big bitch things they are. Like yeah, it's called a Super Mutant Hound, I think it's called. Where the fuck is Dogmeat? I went back to the Red Rocket truck stop where he's supposed to be, right? And he's not here. He is not here. You don't understand. He is pathfinding. He's supposed to be in the center where all the gas refillers are and all that. You know, like the gas station part. He's supposed to be there, but he's not there. Yeah, I might have to. Quit. Save and quit to main menu, yes. Continue. Sometimes it fails to spawn certain NPCs, it does. It's been a reoccurring bug ever since release of this game. Most of the bugs though in this game have been patched out. Because at the time when Fallout 4 was exploding, that's when it was new. Still took me about 2 or 3 years into Fallout 4 though, because I was I was actually waiting for them to make a take of the older games because I like them better. Right, so he is still not here.
Reasons why I said I enjoyed three, not anything after that.
New Vegas was alright. It just its storyline just like lacked any sense at all. Like it was like to be like it really didn't make any sense in Fallout New Vegas. Like yeah, like I liked the intro where like your apparently your character got shot in the head, but you didn't actually die from it. You were found by an old man, and the old man nursed you back to health and all that, and then you wake up and you just say, "What's going on here?" I like that. That was pretty cool. But other than like the story and plot, like all it is just your character just trying to get revenge on one person that shot them in the head. Like I'm alright for like revenge things, but the story of that just took it way too far. It's like you literally had to find this guy no matter what. Like instead of just like going off a beaten path and like getting a different ending and all that. Fallout 3 was good because that one actually had a reason for you to go out. Your father left, for fuck's sake. Your father left and you were looking for him. Just like in Fallout 4, your son Sean got taken and you're like, you know what, I need to go find my son. That's alright. Those stories are alright. Those stories don't really get...
Where's my father? Fallout 4. Where's my son? 76. Where's my refund?
Fallout 76, where's my refund? Oh, did you know... Did you... I know, and they got authorities on them for it. They got...
First they promised them those freaking nylon, those like canvas bags, and then they were setting up to nylon, like completely wrong material and wrong setup. Turns out they only sent the correct bags.
to influencers. Yeah, to influencers.
And then after that, there was that whole fiasco with Nuka Cola with black rum, and that just turned into a horrible thing because it turns out the bottles they promised were not
Yeah.
glass as mentioned, but fucking plastic around a shitty beer bottle. People, regular ass people, made
That's
bottles that
that's alright. That's alright if you're only here to for me, by the way, Randy. You don't need to like Fallout to enjoy watching it. It's absolutely crazy though because Fallout 76 it's held such high promises as well. Like I thought that it was gonna be the game that would put Bethesda on a pedestal. But in the end it ended up like having Bethesda digging their own grave. Because they did you know there was actually a class action lawsuit involved? That's right. They actually got the refund thing right, where they refused to refund people. It got so fucking bad that little government figures, authority figures had to step in. Like, there's even articles and all that online about this class action lawsuit on behalf of customers. Yeah, until until it all went downhill. Again, this happened as, like, you know, the people who made Ark Survival got evolved, right? The people who made Ark Survival evolved. I think it's, oh, hello. Yeah, the people who made Ark Survival evolved. Studio Wildcard. They made another game called Atlas, right? And it had so many bugs in it, right? That even on a really powerful computer, you couldn't play the game. It was practically unplayable. It was completely unplayable. This guy had 40k and everything. It's like, he had like, this guy like had a really good setup, like it was an actual proper gaming PC, like it was an Alien Tech one, right? And it couldn't play the game. It had all the best specs and everything to play games on it and all that, and it just couldn't play it at all. Like, he couldn't play it. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about the rant, by the way, Randy. It's just, it pisses me off knowing that people just do this shit and think that they can just get away with it. Oh, I see. I think I know why I can't get dog meat. I've got Nick Valentine in my party.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to.
Nick.
Go ahead.
It's about time for you to go.
Sure. I'll head on home now.
Sanctuary Hills. I'm actually gonna send him to Sanctuary Hills, because actually no. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. Or is it alright? I don't know if those people will attack him because he's a synth. So you know what?
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Not yet. I am gonna get it. Right, so I'm gonna.
Hey,
Do something for you? Looks like you got something to say.
I think it's about time we call it quits.
Sure. Suppose I'll head on home.
See, where is it? Like. Uberland Station. You know, if I was ever to make a game, right, I would make sure that there would be no bugs in it, and if there was bugs, I would try my very best to fix them. I would try and make I would,
You know that in Team Fortress 2, the spy has the abilities that he does is entirely from above.
I know.
That's the thing. Sometimes bugs can be a good thing.
Yeah, but I meant like game breaking bugs, like things that would cause it to crash and all that. I would fix those. Yeah, the game breaking bullshit. If it's like a bug that will halt your progress or something like that, like some of the Fallout bugs, where it's like you would talk to an NPC, then you would initiate a quest, and you go back to the NPC, there wouldn't be any dialogue to finish it or something like that. I would probably fix those type of bugs. Like, I wouldn't just leave those bugs in like what Bethesda does with their games. Like, I'm not even joking, there's bugs they could easily just patch out. But they say that they don't have the capabilities of doing it. That is utter bullshit. Because, one thing, I love Bethesda games, I really do. I like Bethesda games, like, I loved Skyrim, I love fucking Fallout, heck, I even like some of the other titles as well that they've made. Yeah. Yeah. Like they showed gameplay of it and what it was going to be like, and then they delivered with it. Like, they literally delivered with it. Okami was probably one of the best games for the PlayStation 2 era. Well, that and Devil May Cry. Yeah. I'm not even joking though, like, I never remember seeing any bugs in, like, any PlayStation 2 games at all. I think that was back when... Not yet. That's... See, after my brother died, he liked Devil May Cry. It's kind of finding it hard for me to even get it. Nice. Oh, I hear a rad roach. A rad roach in a toilet. It climbed out of a toilet. Oh, and the stim pack right away. Blood pack. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop ranting now about Bethesda. Like, I know Todd Howard pisses off everyone, but it's kind of like everyone's just come to accept the way he is at this point. I never, I used to be like blindly in love with Bethesda, I did. Until I started figuring out that, oh, maybe their games ain't as good as I think they are. Like, I absolutely was addicted to Skyrim. I still am, but... Oh, fuck. I got scared by a feral ghoul. Oh, fuck, there's more coming! Oh, fuck! I fucking hate those enemies. Feral ghouls. In this game, they look like fucking zombies. Like they make a noise as they run at you. Is there more? Yes, there's more. Oh my god, I'm wearing headsets of those is fucking terrifying. Like I can attack those guys no problem without a headset on, but because I'm wearing a headset, so like my fucking volume from my TV don't blast out my doesn't blast out my TV. Oddly enough, feral ghouls are one of those enemies that you can have only 20% like reduced detection around and still go up close to them without them even knowing you're there. Yeah, but they're not actually like zombies though. They look like zombies, but they're not zombies. 3 times damage with a hit. That was a melee weapon as well. Fucking hell. How did I get through all those without dying? To be honest though, most of those swings I did and killed them were actually just lucky hits. Like I just swang and it somehow hit, somehow connected. It just swang and just connected and killed them instantly. The thing is though, I've invested nothing into increasing my damage outside of sneaking. So that means I have to heavily rely on just killing everything one shot with just sneaking. Of course, you know, I have to make sure they don't detect me as well. I have to make sure they don't detect me. Like, you can get like so powerful in this game, by the way, with just sneaking, that when you do a sneak attack, the immense force of you just hitting them, it just completely causes their bodies to explode. That even happens with Death Claws. Death Claws of all things. That's how crazy sneaking in this game can get. Alright. I hear people shooting. Look who's shooting over there. Oh, it's Minutemen. Oh, hello. Didn't even know it was the Minutemen attacking this guy.
Hey there.
Got the area covered.
Oh God. I was trying to get up and run, but got a broken leg now. So quest. So where's Grey Garden? It's over there. Oh, that's a legendary Ghost Stalker. Oh, fuck. A whole pack of girls. Ah, got killed by one. Oh, it was the legendary one that killed me. Ah, fuck. I would have got like some legendary gear off him as well. It's always guaranteed a legendary off of them. I could have got a legendary bat off of him. And that would have made my build even more overpowered. This time I'm gonna go around doing it stealthily. Right, so if I go back to where Dogmeat is... Yeah. Come on, please spawn Dogmeat. Dogmeat. I don't see Dogmeat anywhere. Oh crap, is it about to become like a rad storm? I hope it isn't. A rad storm. A radiation storm. Those happen in this game. Granted, they happened in the other games as well, but they weren't, well, they were that bad. Oh wait, I think I know where I sent Dogmeat. I think he's in Sanctuary Hills. He should be in Sanctuary Hills, actually. No, because I told him to go back to the Red Rocket truck station. Hello, Cogsworth. Cogsworth is a Mr. Handy robot that actually knew your character before the bombs dropped. Well, he was your Mr. Handy robot before the bombs dropped. Now he goes around hunting bloatflies. It's funny though, because when it's in a combat situation, all you hear is Cogsworth go, "I see you," and all that. It's like he's went completely mad for a robot. I do not see Dogmeat at Sanctuary Hills.
That Deathclaw and Conqueror is bad news, huh?
That was loud. You want to know what you sounded like right there? You went, ooh, iridium. It might have been, but it was fucking loud, it was. But yeah, again, you could be shouting, you don't even hear yourself though. Because that happens, that tends to happen when you're wearing a headset. I'm gonna go back to the Red Rocket thing, please be there. I know where to find a fat man straight away in the game. There's actually northeast from Vault 111, there's actually a fat man in a junkyard, which is a robotics disposal ground, it's called. Don't know why I was doing one of the themes to Zelda there. So imagine doing a stealth Fat Man build. It's possible. It's possible to do a stealth. Yeah, you can play the game however you want. Although, no, granted, you need to have the correct perks for, or you fucked up your build. Oh, there's the Fat Man right here. I was looking for on the, because it spawns on the, on these broken down cars, it does, next to a sentry bot. That's actually a disabled sentry bot, that is. Yeah, I'm literally just pressing against him right now, he's doing nothing. Oddly enough, if I'm correct, the terminal here, you can actually reactivate the sentry bot. I think on that terminal, I'm not so sure. It does actually make for another nice area to be. Oh, Rad-X, that would be nice to have. Especially if I'm going to the glowing sea. Later on, which I do plan on making. I do plan on venturing there, I do, in my power armor. Yeah, and the power armors actually acted like exosuits instead of, you know, just another bit of armor you just wore. It gave it more of a sense that it's more protective than you think it is. Like, especially when you go into, like, the perks that increase your armor rating with certain armors and all that. Like, I'm not even joking though, like, some of the armor ratings you can get while in, like, I saw someone with, like, what was it, the maximum armor rating you can get while in power armor with perks that affiliate with increasing the armor's defense is I think it was around about 300. Pretty decent. That's 300 to both damage and energy damage, energy resistance. So if you're shot with a energy weapon, it still won't count. I forgot. I forgot this is at the very top of the map. Oddly enough, if you actually try to go down to where the DLC areas in the game is, it's just like, you can't go any further this way. Because you don't have them installed.
Dark Souls. Originally, those areas were completely locked off, and there was no way to get keys.
Yeah, for the DLCs, weren't it? It was only until they released the DLCs, ain't it, that you could go in that direction.
Pretty much.
It's funny though, because they actually kept the door to the DLC like fully visible for people. Like people were speculating what's behind the door and all that, what secrets are behind it and all that. And like people were just like, it's a door, I know it's a door, I can go through it, I know I can, you know that.
Yeah?
And then when the DLC hit, everyone was just like, okay, so it was a part of the DLC then. Because the door that...
Had dramatic flashbacks to some of those DLC.
Oh, like, Lost Patrol. I didn't know that was oh, fire support. Yeah, you listen to the military radio frequency, which is F9 AF 95. That's the one that initiates the support fire mission. That's the one that initiates the Brotherhood of Steel's questline. I still feel sorry about Paladin Dance and that though. I do actually feel sorry about Paladin Dance. If you don't know about the story of the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 4, I'm actually going to probably... This is spoiler warning, let's say that.
It's okay.
The Brotherhood of Steel in the Brotherhood of Steel were like these like activists. They were like, they hated everything that wasn't human. Like they would even like,
Purists.
yeah, they were human purists. They were. They basically were dicks to everything that wasn't a human. Like when you encounter an intelligent, like, I think if I remember, you encounter a girl, right? Who, and like, I don't know why, but they send you on this mission to kill this guy who's a girl for some odd reason. No, he hasn't done anything wrong or anything. It's just, they sent you there to kill him. Hey, he's a girl, let's kill him. Oddly enough, if you actually have a girl companion with you, I'm not even joking, they'll start opening fire on you as well. I think they patched that out though, so like your girl companion could like help you with their quest line, but the guy wasn't happy, whoever girl companion you had wasn't happy about it. And I think you can get some girl companions It's funny though because ghouls are people. They're people that are like being exposed to radiation to the point that they've suffered. They've suffered. They've suffered so much. Like they suffered from like extreme genetic mutations that they don't even need to eat.
Causes their skin to necrotize. Basically, it starts to rot. Or it was involved.
Yeah. The thing is though, they're still alive, they're still people, they still have a conscious thought and everything. It's just the feral ones, they've completely lost who they are. There's no saving them. Like ghouls in general in the Fallout franchise, I do like them because in one of the settlements they actually have a leader who's a ghoul. I can't remember the guy's name, by the way, the guy who's the leader of the ghouls, but all I know is that he's actually, I think it's called Goodsprings, the place is, where this guy's like it's funny though because during his quest line you can actually like get him to understand what he was doing is wrong and all that, like being a thief and all that. And he's like, he oaths, like he actually makes an oath to change his life and all that for you. Like, when you first meet him though, he walks out and stabs one of his residents to death that was talking shit about him. That was his introduction. And when you talk to him, right, he's a really chill guy. He's a really chill guy, right? He's a really chill guy, right? He's like probably one of the best characters in my opinion. I do like his character arc and all that. Like, you can even have a romantic relationship with him if you're female. Though he's not sterile, but, you know, due to the radiation. Because, you know, ghouls can't have kids. Well, it's not really necrotized. It's like mutated to the point where it's kind of like it's mutated to the point where it looks necrotic, but it's kind of like it's very strange to like say. It's just it hasn't necrotized at all. Like, it isn't rotten, it's actually still normal and all that. It's just been mutated to the point. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny though because the guy is not actually necrotic at all. It's more involved than necrotic. It's basically, think of like the dead skin that peels off of you. Think of that, but it's just what's there. It's just your skin. That's what we mean, by the way. It's like the dead skin that falls off of you every day. It's basically like that. Except it's his entire skin layers. It's like that type of dead skin. Oddly enough, ghouls don't need to eat either. and they technically live forever because they're crazy. It's hard to explain. They lived forever because of the genetic mutation. They can't age anymore. Like, if you're a 25-year-old man who turns into a ghoul in the Fallout universe, you remain as a 25-year-old man, just looking like a ghoul. So that means you literally retain your youth, except in a necrotic form of some kind. And most people say that ghouls are zombies. They're not zombies. They're actually just irradiated people. Heavily irradiated people. Like, the thing is though, not everyone can turn into a ghoul in the Fallout franchise. You have to have a genetic trait that makes you turn into one. Imagine if that was a thing in real life though. Like, suddenly there's a nuclear apocalypse and, like, people turn into, like, this mutated, malformed version of themselves. Like a ghoul. Oh, God. That would be a... That would be such a... That would be such a... That's such a sad existence, though. Ghouls are basically it's funny though, because when you ask the guy, right, who he is or what he is, he's like, I'm a ghoul. And he's like, if you ask him why is his skin like that, he says it's necrotic skin, except, you know, not dead, he says. It's kind of undead, but he says it's not rotten. But it's still alive. He says it's not rotten, but it's still dead. And ghouls have a raspy voice as well because most of their vocal cords have got damaged due to the mutation. So you actually, when you go and talk to a ghoul, it's more of they'll sound like they're underwater half the time because of their vocal cords being damaged.
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads.
You know Sturgis, right? Sturgis, the guy who's with Preston Garvey, the guy who gets you to go into a go up to the vertibird with the thing and rip off the minigun. So you have never seen the beginning of the game then at all. 4, Fallout 4. There's a guy called Sturgis, right, who's with Preston Garvey, who's a part of the Minutemen, right? Sturgis, oddly enough, if you actually kill him, you actually find a synth component on him. He's a synth. He doesn't know it, though. No, but that's the thing, though. They're not using him to spy on him. He escaped the Institute. You see, synths have actually formed their own intelligence. They have. In fact, you can actually join a group of synths called the Railroad, No. No. That's not the same people. The railroad live in the subway, basically. They live in the subway somewhere in downtown Boston in the game. And yes, Boston's in this game. So, well, you do actually see Boston mobsters while you're with Nick Valentine anyway. There's actually a guy called Skinny Malone you have to kill who's Boston. I'm not even joking, that's his name, Skinny Malone. I killed him, but I was laughing at his name half the time when I was swinging my fucking weapon at him. Yeah, Skinny Malone is one of the crazy things. Also, in Diamond City, right? There was actually an incident in Diamond City that they tell you about called the Broken Mask incident. It was called the Broken Mask incident, right? It was basically the institute had a synth, right, who went in there, right, to see, they were doing like an experiment to see if synths could live alongside humans, and the synth actually malfunctioned and killed a bunch of people. They call that incident the Broken Mask incident. That's when people were first aware of, you know, the Institute. The Institute also the cause of the FEV virus. Well, the FEV, Force Evolutionary Virus. They created that. But then other people later on in the games and all that, you know. Later on in the games were just like, oh, let's create FEV. The Force Evolutionary Virus is... You see, FEV was originally a thing to help cure people of, like, ailments. It was originally going to be a cure for cancer, but instead it... And it gotten so drastic that even hounds started getting infected with the FEV. Dogs started getting infected with it. The thing is though, you see, here's the awkward thing about the lore of Fallout, right?
Yes?
There are some sources saying that the FEV was going to be a cure for cancer. There's some sources saying that the FEV was going to be a cure for just all types of ailments. It's very, very confusing because they change the story every game they do. Like, no one knows if that story is actually a real story, because the next Fallout game could say that it was just there. It was just created on accident.
Although I do believe that the events of Fallout 3 need revelation. Specific notes for the water cabinets.
Hmm.
Because there are a few things that reference in New Vegas before.
Hmm. And that's why, obviously, some people actually believe that when you do that ending, that's the reason why some of the water in the game is so irradiated. Well, no, since how it's quite literally creating super mutants. Speaking about the FEV, Death Claws were also created from that, from Jackson Chameleons.
Suddenly, I feel bad for them because
Yeah, they used to be Jackson Chameleons. Heck, you can even find one that's called a Chameleon Deathclaw. It kept its traits for when it was a chameleon and changes patterns on its skin. You can find it in the thing called the Glowing Sea. The Glowing Sea is like where the bombs dropped, by the way. So you have to be in a... You have no choice but to be in a... in a power suit to go there. You have no choice but to go in a power suit there. Power armor and all that. You have no choice. Because the second you hit there, you're hit with 60 radiation per second. Oddly enough, in Fallout 4, radiation doesn't outright kill you in this game. Not like in Fallout 3 in New Vegas and all that. Like, it isn't just like a stat that accumulates. In this game, no. In this game, what it does is it reduces the maximum health of your character.
reminds me of perhaps Fallout 3.
Eventually, though, the Glowing Sea is a massive area. Oddly enough, when you actually look down to where... You actually look down where the Glowing Sea hit. There's a lot of things in there. You know, what's it called? Those creatures, those things that had like a human body, 4 legs, had like these three tongues coming out their mouths. I can't remember their names. Centaurs, that was it. Centaurs. I remember their name. They're called centaurs. Oddly enough, they're not in Fallout 4. They're created from the Force Evolutionary virus, so I know that. But they're not in Fallout 4. They're not in Fallout 4 at all. Like, there are mods that bring them into the game, but yeah, there's not any in Fallout 4. Besides... Oh shit. Also, stealth in this game, by the way. It's very, very, very weird how stealth works in this game. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like stealth in this game, it's very, very awkward. Why is it saying that requires?
My dog is scratching angry. It's really starting to worry me.
What's wrong with him scratching?
Be right back. Because it's all he does now. That's part of the issue. He's getting old.
Du, 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 du. Just sneaking around with people not knowing I'm here. In Fallout 4, to be sneaky, you have to stay in the shadows. You do. Like,
So,
if you're... It's basically... It's like that in, like, Skyrim as well. If you want to be sneaky, you have to be in the shadows. In houses and all that. Yeah. Oh, there's a glowing red roach right there. That's a glowing one. I don't want to deal with that. Although that's my first variant, though, I bumped into. Yeah. I hate glowing red roaches. They actually do a lot of damage for being something so small. Like, if you're not wearing any armor or anything, you can say goodbye to your health with that. So... Looks like they were sorting things out here. There's a manhole right there that they were trying to cover over, but they couldn't cover it in time. Or it looks like the guy was going to jump in it, but the bombs must have got to him before.
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
Diamond City. It's funny though, because when you go into Diamond City,
Hey,
A lot of different raider groups nearby. They ain't a match for us. You should be careful.
when the overpowered shotguns. I might get one of the perks in the game that makes it so my health regenerates over time. That'd be nice to have, actually. And yes, there are perks that allow that to happen. And there's also perks that actually make it so radiation will go away automatically. In fact, there's actually a perk you can get in the game called Ghoulish that makes it so radiation heals you. No, it doesn't. It just makes it so radiation heals you instead of killing you. And there's also another perk where when you're in the sunlight, it gets rid of your radiation as well. So that comboed with the Ghoulish perk, you're practically. There's also a thing where you can increase your radiation resistance as well. I'm thinking of trying to get my hands on a stealth boy, but in Fallout 4, stealth boys are like extremely rare. Like the chances of you ever finding one is like not a guaranteed thing. Stealth boys are not good. Well, they're good. They're very good. They're very, very good. It's just that they're very rare to find. Like, you can be in the light and you can still be hidden with one. Oddly enough, you can learn how to craft stealth boys, but even the materials to craft them are rare. Like, whenever a stealth build gets hold of a stealth boy, it's just like, that's it. They need to find more. Oh fuck! No 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 no. Accidentally walked into a super behemoth camp without fucking being hidden. Super mutant camp. Oh. Something's detecting me a little. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a Mirelurk. Never mind. Mirelurks in this game, I like their design. They look more crab than human than they did in the previous games. Like, they actually have crab legs now instead of, you know, human legs like they had. The humanoid legs. To be honest though, the old design did look a bit derpy. Like, Mirelurk Kings don't look like they did in the old games either. Like, Mirelurk Kings, I've never actually seen one in this game properly. Like, I've never actually got a good glimpse of them, if you know what I mean. Also, in the Far Harbor DLC, there's mutated anglerfish. I just call that. Wait, what? A thing with. Well, that's the thing though. Oh, I know what you're on about. You're on about something Death something its name was. I can't remember its name. It was a Mirelurk. Oddly enough, you can actually find a species of Mirelurk if you're like level like 660 or something. That actually just roams around. That looks exactly like that, except without the red glowing eyes. I think they call them Mirelurk matriarchs or something like that. Mirelurks in a whole are like very, very, very crazy. Okay, so what was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was gonna change the quest. Yeah, I'm gonna change the quest to travel to Grey Garden. There we go, Grey Garden. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to traverse over water. I'm not going in the water though, because that gives me radiation. In Skyrim, it was the same it was the same thing in Skyrim with like the whole, you have to be in the shadows to sneak around people.
I just got a plasma for the gunner, which now is right up your alley.
Really?
Yep, that powers the red skills.
Which red skills?
Let me find out real quick. Armored infantry and flat-on ingenuity.
Vlad of Ingenuity, I think I actually do have that perk maxed out, but that would be really nice. An extra 4 points. Jeez. Yeah, next time I go in there. Go on the game. Thing is though, Skyrim had a thing where when you were in the shadows and that in people's homes, or just in general, out in the open, you could actually just sneak around and no one would ever detect you in that game as well. Yeah. Like, I'm hidden right here, I am. I'm hidden right here.
Attention all citizens. A mandatory curfew is in effect. Repeat, a curfew violation detected. Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Mr. Gutsy. Huh?
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Another glorious day in the US Army, huh? Oh, another glorious day in hell!
You cannot run from me, you commie maggot!
Alright. Well, I just killed a Mr. Gutsy. Enhanced targeting card. Steel. Fusion cell. Don't you have any like energy weapons? Well, I do. I have. No, I don't actually. I sold my laser musket. Fuck. That would have been so nice for a stealth build. For a stealth sniper build. Actually, no. The best weapon for a stealth sniper build is actually the I can't remember what it's called. There's a legendary sniper rifle you can buy off someone in Diamond City. I can't remember who it's from, what person sells it, but yeah, there's one in there. There is. I'll see if I can actually buy it now. Actually, I'm gonna go check because Diamond City's just there, and I've already unlocked it, so I'm just gonna fast travel there. See, Diamond City is one of the crazier places to be right now. See, Diamond City. It's funny though, when you actually get the quest to visit Diamond City, it's called the Jewel of the Commonwealth. Let's see. I think it's from Arcado, the guy's name is, or the person's name is, that sells the legendary sniper rifle. It's like a lever action rifle.
Oh, I do hope you're here to make a purchase. It's what I live.
Let's see what you got.
The highest quality.
What do you have? Okay, so weapons, baseball bat. Is that got a suppressor on it? I don't think that's a suppressor. No, it would have said suppressor. Hit glow sight heavy hunting rifle. That would be nice to have. Fuck. Laser pistol. That would also be nice to have. Ported pipe auto pistol. That wouldn't be nice to have. There's also a lead. Imagine me just one-shotting things with a lead pipe, you know. On the later, the more powerful I make this build. What's that? Super Mutant Behemoth. Bam! His head explodes. I do plan on getting the perks that make it so there's a chance for everything to explode.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
Well, hello.
Hey there, mister.
Alright, so I cannot remember how you...
My friend.
Oh! Didn't mean that. Didn't mean to hit that kid.
Yes? Hey there.
After I accidentally hit someone, I just put away my weapon and they stopped going after me. Have it your way. I like that.
24 hours. Every conceivable good you could ever need is right here. If you don't have it, it's
Uh-huh.
Just like have it your
Not
way.
interested.
no problem.
I just you see the vault like not this kid stuck in my head.
What?
and you just
You
strike
got a
the
staring
goddamn
problem?
body ass down the road.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait until day, which is gonna be a while, by the way, before the vendors will actually come out. Look at this guy. This guy actually went out of his way to even make a fucking, like, billboard for his fucking shop. Commonwealth weaponry, and it's got 2 assault rifles with a patriotic American flag. But it's like a different kind of American flag, though.
Is it in a circle?
Like there's a stars in a circle with a star in the center, and it's got like these red and blue these red and white stripes going down it. Well, there's no other country I can think of having that type of design, unless that's supposed to be the flag of the Commonwealth, because technically America doesn't exist anymore. The America's just a nuclear wasteland now. I think the only place that survived was New York. But even then, it's still filled with fucking bandits and all that. Because, you know, I could steal stuff from this guy, but there's no point, really, when you can just buy everything off of him. Yeah, you could still do that. Because the thing is though, they can't patch that out because they've coded the game into making it so whatever the NPC can see
You watch your step.
is
My eye.
their field of vision. So in their perspective, they actually see the bucket on their head, covering their eyes. Because they're actually coded to have these. They're actually coded with ocular vision in their model. It's very, very strange, I know, but you can do that. It's a thing you could still do. They can't. You could do it in Fallout 4 as well. But in Fallout 4, you know, eventually the helmet bucket you've given them will fall off. Because it's coded to ping off of them after a certain amount of time. So you have to be fast. So I'm still detected here, am I? There's an iBot just going around, just blasting jazz music. I like how
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything.
Right. Let's see what you have.
The highest quality available.
Honestly, David, do you think I should make a Dutch baby today?
what?
A Dutch baby is a high-rise baby.
I was just like, What the fuck are you talking about there in my head? For a moment. See. Oh, that would actually be pretty nice to make into a... Wait, no, that's a tactical light pistol, though. See, here's the thing, though. I want to have... There's a glow-sighted heavy pipe pistol here I have. But I can't put a sniper... I can't put a suppressor on it because I don't have the gun nut perk to do so. Yeah, you need a perk to edit your weapons in this one. Well, you've always needed a perk to edit your weapons in all of them, but you know what I mean. You know what I like in this game, though, compared to what's in the previous games? Is that in Fallout 4, your weapons don't break. Neither does your armor. They completely got rid of that from this game. Your weapons don't break. They're not like in Fallout 3 in New Vegas and all that. It's not like those games where like they had a condition with the weapons. However, though, it is like that in Fallout 76, though, but in Fallout 76 you can pay vendors to repair your gears, so it's not like literally you could walk up to any robot NPC and just have them repair it for you. Obviously you had to pay caps as well, but you know what I mean. Caps looked way different in that game, because instead of Caps being a physical entity, there was just a picture of a bottle cap with things, with just like, it's crazy. Oddly enough, in Fallout 3, not many people knew this, but you could actually upgrade your weapons to be unbreakable. Most people actually spec'd into doing that, so they could keep using the same weapon over and over and over again without any consequences. However, though, instead of making it so...
Just looking.
I'm just gonna have to wait until... like... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure.
Diamond City Radio. Bet you this place is going to look a lot bigger inside than it is outside. Nope, looks same, really.
Oh, hi. There.
Travis.
This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So, don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
Hey, Travis.
Hey, I mean, hi. Again,
Hi? Hi.
Okay, he's very, very shy, he is. The guy who works Diamond City Radio was very shy. Either that or he's fucking scared as fuck when I entered there. And he probably is very shy. Travis is very shy. Vault dwellers.
You look a little roughed up. Should talk to Doc Crocker over at the Mega Surgery Center.
Mega Surgery Center, huh? Like, they literally made like an entire economy public occurrences. That's where Piper's in. Piper's in there. There's actually 2 entrances to public occurrences, so don't know why it has to have one door that leads into public occurrences and have another one lead into it right next to the other, but alright.
We're heading outside the wall. Stock up the Commonwealth weapon first.
No, there's the security. Yeah, the security office. Wonder, yeah, this is the security office, so this will have security guards in it. Yep, security guards and
Bird living in it. Something.
Officer?
What? You got a staring problem?
You need something, Scabber?
Hey, officer.
Yeah? Don't worry. You're safe from the synths here in Diamond City. Wanna do something fun? Run the bases. Trust me.
yeah. I like how nice all the guards are in Diamond City.
Park the car in the yard? How about I hammer you in the heart with a haymaker?
I like how I say that and like one's up like park a car in the yard. How about I hammer you in the haymaker? I've heard about it, I've never actually watched it.
You're getting pretty chummy with that reporter, huh? Careful. Mayor's got info.
Wonder if Travis is... Yeah, Travis is still just sitting there. He's not even working the radio anymore. No, I didn't want to do that. Oddly enough, I can have the radio running if I wanted to.
Travis.
Okay. I usually don't. This is why.
So it looks like I can't talk to Travis at all. He's too much of a fucking shy, nervous wreck, he is. He's mostly shy than nervous, really. Like when I talk to him, he's like, I don't usually deal with. This is why. That's what he said. That's a big hit, though, to your money. Oh, that's even a bigger hit. That's like that old Team Fortress 2 meme, you know, the critical shit one, where you see the soldier just like screaming with his mouth wide. It's like critical shit. Oh yes, he says there's 12,000 bullet for each bullet. $12,000 for each bullet he fires. Yeah, but he probably gets paid so much money it doesn't even matter to him. After all, they are mercenaries, after all. Well, technically, you're kind of right with that statement, because they're normally just given mediocre tasks like collecting intelligence and all that. The only fighting part is when they're trying to stop each other. Yeah, that's a theory though, wasn't it? That's canon? I thought they only said that for a joke.
It actually happened in one of the comics. For some odd reason, these robots that were draining everyone's blood actually killed Pauline and a few other characters instantly. Except later on, you see the Devil Man fighting them all and not being affected. And they're like, how the hell is he not affected by this? And the doctor comes up and he's like, my hypothesis? Alcohol poisoning. He hasn't had anything to drink in 2 weeks. Where is he fighting it all? And then you see like inside the Devil Man's body, and you see like there's Devil Man at the helm, and like all his organs manning the consoles like some sort of oversized Gundam robot. And just like, that's right, sir. We found a way to distill bone marrow into like 90-proof liquor. Good. Like it starts converting the stomach into a distillery. If it's hollow and it's in me body, I want it to be put to work.
Oh, it's turned day now. As soon as I exit, I was just like, oh, I can't be bothered waiting. And all of a sudden, when when I exit Diamond City, that's when it starts turning fucking day. Of course it is. When I need to go see if that guy's selling that fucking rifle. I think I know what guy. I think I know what NPC sells it. I think I know. Come on. I want this guy to come out his house already. It's better than me just lock picking his door and going in his house. No. Yes, me with a screwdriver and a bobby pin in one hand. Yes. Because they don't have lock picks in this game, they use bobby pins. It's not like in Skyrim where they actually have a specific thing called a lockpick. I just need to wait until one of them starts coming out of the house now. I know the batter guy lives somewhere nearby. He doesn't actually say that though. Good Neighbor. Good Neighbor. That was the name of the place that had the girl as the leader. Good Neighbor. That's what it was called. Also, you can find an Irish woman in this game, right, called Kate. And apparently she's been she's been taking a lot of turns out that she takes drugs. You know, like buff psych. Yeah, she takes a lot of drugs. In fact, there's actually a quest line to have her entire system purged of it. So she's no longer an addict, yeah. Oddly enough, there's actually a drug called Addictol in the game that cures your addictions to drugs. I'm not even joking. It's called Addictol, and it cures addictions instead of causing them. Commonwealth, Commonwealth, Commonwealth weaponry, hurry up and have your fucking owner come out so I can buy a weapon. If I don't have enough for the weapon, and I'm just gonna go around doing quests and accumulating caps. I'm just waiting for this guy. It's a guy who owns the weaponry shop. God. I know it's currently just turning day right now, but
Hey, you got Trader? From Quincy? Officer? You're getting pretty chummy with that reporter, huh? Careful. The mayor's got it in for her.
yeah, when you first meet Diamonds, when you first go to Diamond City, by the way, you actually talk to a woman called Piper, right, who's actually currently being locked out of the city because of, you know, her making false allegations over the mayor.
Probably not. Some guy came into town. He picked up a weird distress call and claimed her dreams.
Yeah, this guy just like, she was being locked out for like making supposedly false allegations over the mayor of Diamond City. Whereas he came out yet? He hasn't even fucking came out yet. Oh, now he's came out. Fucking hell.
Or maybe you want to consider. I've got a few minutes to browse.
Self-defense at its best.
Ooh, Chinese officer sword. Don't want that though. I am looking. Oh, sledgehammer. That would actually be nice. Do I have enough for it though? I don't have enough for it. God damn it. A tactical light double-barrel shotgun. The Storm Bolton. Okay, that's pretty cool. Hello, Swag Monkey. This is cool because I've just found a laser pistol that's called Old Faithful, and it's a legendary because I can tell because it's got that star icon. Old Faithful does double damage if the target is at full health. That's actually a pretty weird legendary effect to have. Yeah, I know it's you, Paul. Yeah. Can if you want. He's called Swag Monkey. Oh, no. I'm gonna go back on the thing. Yeah, sorry about that. I was gonna go off to invite a friend into the thing, but it's like, you know. I like how he accidentally typed Fallout. because I'm playing Fallout 4. Yeah. I might get Old Faithful, because me doing the 2 times 7, the 2.5, the 2.7 times multiplier with damage would probably scale with this a lot when I'm sneaking. Oh, but the thing is, it's loud. That means I'll be spotted the second I start shooting it. I can make it so it's quiet with a, but I don't have the necessary science perk to do that. And yes, you need the perk in science to edit energy weapons in this game. Not this Fallout. That's multiplayer, but Fallout 76 is Swag Monkey. He was asking if Fallout was multiplayer, and I was like, nah, it's a single player only game. The only time when you're gonna play it with people is if you get Fallout 76, you know. Yeah, I'll call you Paul, sorry. Why is it whenever I hear the name Paul, it reminds me of that guy that sneezed, that scared away that deer, and there's like that woman in the background that goes, "Nice job, Paul," from that video. Yeah, it was his wife. Like, you can just imagine, like, this Paul sneezing, right, in a game, like, through voice chat, and, like, a deer just runs away from us, and I'm just like, "Nice job, Paul." This is recreating the scene from that video. Yeah, that'd be disrespectful. Yeah, it would be. Would be. I could have a bowling pin as a rolling pin as a fucking weapon. A rolling pin as a weapon. Well, it's not like they're gonna be. I don't have VR, no, Paul. I don't have VR. He should be able to hear you. Oh no, I'd have to check on my Kindle, which is actually just right here, actually. Wait, what time is it? Do you know? I need to. It's only 9 at night. I thought it was going to be a bit later than that. Like, it's pitch black out there. Well, it is turning winter, so there is early dark out when it's like that. He said, "Do you have VR?" And he said, "Oh, because they are making VR. They're making Forest compatible with VR." "No, we can't hear your friend," he says. And no, we can't hear your friend. Have you check in your settings on the party. See if you have your thing be allow or not allow, ain't it? Because he should be able to hear you. No, why it doesn't. You should be able to. I've set it so like anyone who's in the party with me can hear me, but you can disable that by making it so in videos that your voice is not allowed. Yeah, go into settings and it should be your voice being allowed in videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be in there.
Did not realize that this was a thing.
Didn't you? You really
I mean, I've
didn't.
never really needed it before.
Well, get used to it, because I'm going to need them to hear you as well, so it doesn't look like I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, that's over, so now you're not talking to yourself like a nut.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys, I am a imaginary friend.
Yeah, he didn't have his setting on. He didn't have his setting on for it. So, he was talking to me throughout this entire time, and it was like I'm talking to myself. God damn it. Somehow Jack always finds a way to fuck up something, somehow. And yet...
Hey, at least I fuck it up with style.
That's so fucking true. That's so fucking true. Where's the ball bag anyway? You know where he is. Wait, never mind. I don't need to know where the ball bag is. Because he's probably somewhere in the house. I thought you'd be crazy. That's what he said. Nah, I was talking to someone though.
I'm not that insane.
No, I think he was talking about me. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Hello, Paul, and my bad.
Yes, I did just smack my legs. Small, a short hunting rifle.
I knew you were slapping something. If you weren't slapping the salmon, I am perfectly fine.
Slapping the salmon. Oh my god. You just have to always say stuff like that, don't you?
I am the most random person you will ever know in your entire life.
And one of the most unpredictable that you don't even predict your own saying.
I'm not at a Deadpool level, but that you can pretty much refer to it as bullshit.
Yeah, he's no 4-4 breaking motherfucker.
Well, technically, we currently exist within the fourth wall, so there'd be a reason for that.
Alright, so there's no need for me to have 2 of these.
No, there is not. You should probably get rid of one.
Let's see. Oh, that fat man sells for a lot, but do I want to get rid of that? It's not like I'm really going to be able to sneak with this thing on my shoulder, though. In reality. You know, they originally were going to change the way the fat man looked in Fallout 3. They were going to make it so it was on a tripod, originally. like you had to set it up and then you'd have to aim it and shoot the mini nuke. But they've changed it to just being a thing that goes on your shoulder.
Ah.
I don't know why I'm even holding the Fat Man, really. I have no mini nukes for it. I'm just gonna sell that. Let's sell this, and then I'm going to sell this. I'm also gonna sell this tactical light pipe pistol, because alright, so back to Otero, that's the guy's name. Oh, I want weapons.
Be right back.
I'll see you, Paul.
I am back.
Alright. Like, you're probably wondering why, like, I bet you people are, like, wondering why I got a black baseball bat. It's because it makes it so being stealthy with it is easier. Because, oddly enough, NPCs do actually see through their eyes in Bethesda games. Not many people know that, but they're actually coded to actually see through their actual modelled eyes. And if you actually have a black object that would camouflage into the background, they don't see that at all. It's very, very clever, the design is.
I'm actually surprised that no one's made a mod in that game to add, like, metal stuff, like a sneaking suit or something.
Like a speaking suit.
Sneaking suit.
A sneaking suit. There is a mod for that.
The sneaking suit from Gears of War? Not Gears of War, Metal Gear Solid?
No, but there is one that's called a Chinese stealth suit armor. Which is
I heard of that one.
Which is law friendly. It's basically got a built-in stealth boy in it. Except that stealth boy never runs out. That's a paid mod, by the way.
No.
Yeah, it's a paid mod. But you can get it for free because there's actually been controversy with Bethesda stealing people's mods and putting them as a paid mod. I'm not even joking.
Oh my god.
Like, there was a Conjure Blue Atronach spell, by the way, on the store,
yeah.
on the Creation Club store, by the way. That was a mod. Right, a paid mod. And
they made it something you had to pay for, didn't they?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. It was a mod that someone had created. They stole it.
Bethesda was trying to... Wow.
Yeah, it was on the actual thing where you get the public mods. You know, the mods that you get for free on there. It was on
like
there.
Nexus.
Yeah, the mod Nexus. Right? And it was on there. Right? Like the ones you get for free. Like the ones that you have to log in for. Right? And
yeah,
2 days later, they release that mod as a paid mod. And it was still on the Nexus. They actually stole that person's mod. Like these, like people actually made efforts into actually making that, modeling that, and everything. Well, not modeling it, but you know, changing parts of like the mods and the characters' models in game. And what does Bethesda do? Take mods from the community, put them on their own fucking bullshit pay thing, and make it so you have to pay real money for it when you can just get it for free. And the person who does it for free does a better job with it. Yep. That's Bethesda in a nutshell. I don't think that happens anymore though, because Bethesda's been called out on it so many times. But yeah, it's one of the things. There's another controversy about them. And people thought that the Fallout 76 one was. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I quit to the main menu right now and go on some of the mods in the Creation Club, I bet you I can find them in the Nexus.
Probably.
Also, if you want an immersive mod on the PS4 version of, what's it called? Skyrim, I recommend that you get a mod which is called the Graphics Overhaul mod. It makes the game look fucking beautiful, it does. Even more beautiful than it was before in Skyrim. Like, there's so much more detail put into the models and all that with that mod enabled. I can't remember what the creator's name is though, but he said he originally made companion mods that would add different companions to the game and pet mods and all that. He said that was his first time ever making that type of thing. But it made the game look beautiful, it did. Like, I'm not even joking, when I actually saw it, when I actually loaded up the game, I was actually gonna cry because he made it that beautiful. I'm not even joking. Like, the graphics are so detailed. Like, I literally felt like I was playing on PC. That's how fucking good he made it.
Trust me, there are some mods on PC that make it look like you're playing on something entirely alien.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yep. Imagine that though, a guy making a mod that was like so beautiful that it actually made me cry. I'm not even joking or anything. I'm not even exaggerating. Like,
I know. Trust me, I have seen mods that'll do just that.
Also, apparently, like, there's a lot of people that are just like, I don't know what I'd like for dinner, Johnny, Big Balls. You asked me this earlier, actually. You came in my room before I started streaming. Yeah, I'm talking to a guy in the stream. Well, not really a guy in the stream, but you know, person in the stream. Oh god, each time when I see Johnny, the word Johnny. It reminds me of that old thing I used to watch Chad Tronic do, where I would go deep into YouTube, and I'm not even joking. There's like this old nursery rhyme for kids, right? And like there was an animation that was so bad, and it had such bad voice acting that it sounded like this: Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar? No, Papa. God. Chadtronic. You make yourself suffer through them so no one has to. So no one else has to. To be honest though, after I watched that video he uploaded with that animation, I had to look it up myself. No, I'm not having soup. No. No soup. No. Oh God. Fucking hell, need to run away. Caution. Oh, no. I keep forgetting that I need to sneak around this area. I'm not having soup. I want a Myers pizza. That's what I want for dinner. Now let's see. Can I kill this super mutant with this build in one hit? I need to know this. Super mutant behemoth. Nope, I cannot kill him in one hit. I do 4 times more damage with when I'm doing sneak attacks. That I cannot kill him. I think it's because I was on caution and not hidden. What the fuck are you watching?
That guy I mentioned, True Facts. It's the he's doing the ogre-faced spider.
Keep moving, Scabber.
I'm wondering, can I one-shot this guy here with the build?
What?
This Diamond City Guard. I'm not actually gonna try, but I was checking in the VAT so to see if I can actually do a decent amount of damage to him with it. It looks like if I did actually hit him with that, it would have killed him. It would have killed him. Not even joking either. I wonder if I can find that Deathclaw again that was almost touching me. Probably not. There's not many Deathclaws you can find around near this area. There is one up near Boston area. Ooh, I wonder if I can actually find Swan. Swan is a unique superhuman mutant behemoth that lives in a pond. Not even joking, he's like buried.
Does he use a video? Sorry, just remembering
Swan is Swan's a super mutant behemoth that when you approach him, right? It's funny though, because when you approach him, like, oh, you just hears him shout at the top of his lungs, Swan!
Oh, so he's Shrek.
I have 0% chance of hitting that guy there. Now I have 100% chance. Oh! Caution, please hit caution. Oh my god, it's staying on caution. Can I one-shot you? Yes, I can. Scavenger! Die! Oh, whoa.
What?
He didn't get one shot with the thing, the ability. Like I was
Just
hidden.
turns around to look at you. Oh shit. Excuse me.
Of course, I can't hit her from this range. Need to. Oh, I leveled up again. Leveled up again. See. Can I get my next perk into sneak yet? No, because I'm only level 9. Oh, I can. See, that's pretty nice to have the Action Boy one. Don't want to.
Oh, I did it.
I don't
Max
want
rank.
Quick hands. Oh, you reload weapons faster. Of course, that would be a thing. Increase melee distance of VATS. Gun Fu. Oh, that's cool. You've learned to apply ancient martial arts to gunplay. Do 25% more damage to your second VATS target and beyond. I kind of want to focus on doing up my stealth more, so I might save on this. I might hold on to this perk, or might just get. Let's see. Oh, actually, I might get this perk, the perception. Because then I can see their weaknesses in VATS. Yeah, that would be nice. And then I can see weaknesses in VATS. Okay, so Raider Scaver Level 14. Resistance is... Defense is 8. Energy resistance is 8. No, resistance is 8. Energy resistance is 12. And radiation resistance is 2. That means if you have a radiation weapon, this person's fucked. Wait, why didn't I do the attack? Fucking hell, man. How many swings does it take to kill one guy? Why is... This didn't even explode though. Oddly enough, if you actually go to one of the enemy's auto turrets, you can actually oddly enough, if you go up to enemies' auto turrets, you can actually just take the ammo from them and go in front of them and they can't shoot you.
Interesting.
Most people just loot the ammo from them, so when they spot them during the fight, like the raiders are just like, "What the hell? Why are you not shooting?" Like they think it's broken. Like one of them tries to fix it. That's actually a good distraction in combat when you do that. I think that happens often actually if you try and do that. It doesn't work all the time though, so don't try it. Like it's one of those... It's like one of those things that happen once in the blue moon, basically. Like one of them would actually get distracted by it. I liked the stealth better in Skyrim, because in Skyrim oh, that's a spotlight. Don't want to be caught by that. Yeah, that's definitely a spotlight. I hate spotlights. Killed the guy.
I think hating spotlights is pretty good. Any game you play.
I'll find you. That's what one of them said in slow motion. Just imagine though if I could... Oh, okay, that's cool. That would be nice though, is if I could actually use VATS to aim at the spotlight.
That's right, I'm level 50 now.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this.
Funny though, because I actually, like, the person's looking in my direction, right? But they don't know I'm there still. Like, they're actually coming to investigate. And I'm about to be hidden again. So they're like, so they're not even gonna make it to me. That's the cool thing about this perk. This perk set I'm using.
Solid. I've been outside a few. Not seen anything. Okay.
Is there any enemies around me? Also, I'm sorry that I touched the mic a bit. Hmm.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
I really don't know how that person managed to spot me when I was in the shadows, but oh, sorry about that. I touched my mic again. You know what I like? You know what I find funny though? Is that... You know what I find funny though? Is that whenever I'm using whenever I'm sneaking, the enemies just automatically assume I'm using a stealth boy because they can't detect me that well. They automatically just assume I'm using the stealth boy. Oh yeah, that's nice shadows. See, when you have to look for shadows like this, chat. You do. Like this really dark shadow I'm in. Like you have to look for shadows of that to make this build, to make a stealth build reliable. Like even if it's just like small shadows like this, you're still hidden. Cool, and the elevator button. The elevator has lights in it, so I gotta be careful. There's a nice dark area right here. Just outside. Oh. Okay. Alright. So there's a synth hiding here. I can see him, he's right there. Synth. Dead synth. That's cool. Not gonna lie. There was a synth pretending to be a mannequin.
Intriguing.
It was a Gen 1 synth, so it was actually doing the job pretty well. Although its mechanical parts sticking out of it kind of gave it away. I knew it was a synth because it said synth. I just teleported over to it with my ability and just killed him. One hit. Also, I'm gonna use a stim pack now. Stim pack. Stim pack. Stim pack. Use another stim pack.
Okay. Really lucky of Legend Gigamine.
Hmm. You know what I find funny though? Is that you can actually use a bowling pin as a weapon.
Ah.
Oddly enough, like some raider gangs, you actually see that one raider using a bowling pin as a weapon.
Ah.
Don't know why they decide to use such an ineffective weapon, but it's better than some of them using a Was that it, really? There was just a fucking synth in that building. Was that it?
What?
There was just a synth in that building, and it said that that building was cleared. One synth. Only one enemy in that building. This build I'm making is rather squishy, by the way, as well.
Yeah?
It's a rather squishy build.
So you're going full glass cannon, huh?
That's what most stealth builds are. Stealth is an art. That's what people say anyway in this game. Or who people are playing this game. Oh yeah, though, it's the most effective way of killing enemies in this game, besides, you know, just attacking them outright and gaining XP points and putting it into skills that will enhance like different damage outputs. You know, like increasing melee weapon damage, for example, or increasing the amount of damage you do with pistols or shotguns and rifles. Oddly enough, that is actually a legit. Those are actually legit perks. Like, you can actually have like one called Gunslinger that increases damage done with pistols. And there's also another one which is called Commando, which increases the amount of damage with automatic weapons. That means if you want to have a build based around automatic weapons, and there you go. That's the perk to go with.
Interesting. Oh, god damn it.
If you want, you can even have a perk that's all around being a pure damage resistance build. Like, there's actually, like, ways to enhance your natural damage resistance. It says... Also with stealth builds, stealth builds are mostly glass cannons. They are in this game. It's all about...
I can understand that.
It's all about being unable to be detected and doing a fuck ton of damage. Like, I'm not even joking. The final upgrade for the perk, Iron Mute, for the perk that increases your melee damage while sneaking, I think it increases it by 30 times. So that means you can literally one-shot everything in the game. Even like the enemies that scale with you don't even get a chance to live. And there are pretty hefty amount of enemies that scale with the player, like Deathclaws and all that.
I've had a few instances in games with enemies that scale. God, the hatred.
Deathclaws are probably the worst of them.
Oh no, have you ever played Metroid Fusion? The Game Boy Advance game?
No, I didn't even tell him to swing again there. He just swang. Can I go in the store? I can. Surprisingly, I can. Let me scavengers in here. No, there's no scavengers, but I do hear a lot of... Oh, rad roaches. Of course, there's rad roaches. Of course, there has to be rad roaches, isn't there? The perfectly preservant pie. There's always like a fucking like food thing, right? That has a food thing in there. It's like a perfectly preservant food. And whenever you go to like get it in there, right, the claw never gets it. The claw can never pick it up, no matter how many times you try. Alright. Oh, so anyone in chat, prepare to see me crouching a lot. Because this is what basically primarily the build's about.
All of Bethesda stealth can be summarized by one thing. Duck down and suddenly no one can see you.
Yeah, but you also have to factor in light and all that as well. Like if there's a light shining on you, everyone can see you. Oddly enough, I haven't even gotten to the point where when I crouch around the Diamond City guards that they don't detect me anymore. They still detect me. And they're in the shade and all that. They're in the shadows. Most of them are. Oh, hello. So one hit would do that much damage. That's something good to know. I guess. Trinity Plaza. If I remember correctly, if I go into the Trinity Church, it's filled with super mutants. Think it's the Trinity Church. No, yep, it is. Yep, it is. Yeah. Oh, God damn it, there had to be light everywhere in the Trinity Church, didn't there? The only bit of light that isn't here is right where I'm, like, sitting right now. Oh, no, there's no light here either. The second I go into that light, though, they're going to start detecting me. Detection in Fallout 4 works differently to, like, say, Skyrim and all that. See, and when you're in the light, it turns to caution, which means they're aware of you, it's just that they just don't know where you are. So you'll see them shoot in random locations where you could possibly be. Well, say this right, if I kill one of the raiders, right, while hidden, right, and one of the raider friends see that bullet kill that other raider, right, they'll look to where the bullet came from and shoot in that direction when it's in caution, but they won't know where I am exactly in that spot. So they just shoot in the general direction of where they think you are. And if you move, and if you move from where you were, they'll still shoot in that direction where they think you were. Note that stealth in this game, you have to be moving slowly. You do, while crouched, if you want to be able to not be seen by enemies. The only times when you're allowed to walk at full speed while crouching is when you've completely maxed out the stealth perk, the sneak perk. That is actually one of them. So that means, for example, super mutant behemoths, right? Like super mutants and super mutant behemoths will not be able to detect me at all while I'm crouching with that perk maxed out. But however, though, they will still be able to know my general direction, because they'll still have a caution sign if I were to attack one with that blitz perk. The blitz perk that makes it so I teleport over to them with a melee weapon. I've seen builds so effective though that you can literally kill everything in the room without being detected even once. It doesn't even go into caution either. Obviously, ghouls, on the other hand, they're a different story when sneaking around. You can actually sneak full speed regardless of your percentage on not being detected. You still have to have this 1 point into the sneak perk though in order to make your stealthy approach effective though. Ghouls don't have good eyesight, so it's easy to be stealthy around them. However, though, it's still advised, though, that you do walk slowly around them, since how they do have good hearing. Because, you know, some senses make up for others. And again, this is the same thing with the super mutants as well. Super mutants don't have good eyesight, but they make it up for having good hearing. However, though, if you do ever find yourself in a situation where a ghoul does actually know where you are and does actually start detecting you, then just know that just stay still. Do not move. It's on caution, they're looking for you. Just don't move and it will go back to hidden. Then they'll stop looking for you when it hits hidden. This is a good thing to know, since how if you're going up against a pack of them, just to know is that also when you're in caution, you can still move very slowly. It's just, see right there with that guy, chat, I was completely calm there and stayed still. Now I'll be back at hidden. Now, if I slowly move back up through here, because this is a shaded area I'm at, they can't see me here at all. This raider here cannot see me. That means I can just do this. Killed them. Instantly. Again, no one heard that either because of the high stealth in this game also is dependent on the armor as well that you're wearing. If you wear heavy armor, they will spot you. Like, they will be able to hear you.
I'm just imagining decked out in power armor and just imagining the awkward hilarity of it.
Like, just someone just walking around, right, with power armor, then
like, imagine if someone was
instantaneously just going into caution.
more like sneaking around with power armor, but it's the Skyrim, and I'm just imagining clank, 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 two go to each other. Hey man, you hear something? Nah, what about you? Yeah, no. Clank, clank, clank.
Yeah, it's
Pulling
imagine
out some
that.
sort of heavy rocket launcher and blowing them up. It's
Yeah.
just like, hey, who did that? Oh, I guess it was all just in my head.
I'm trying to stick to the little shadowy area here. I am.
There.
I gotta be careful here, I am. Because right here there's a lot of light. See if I really want to avoid being detected by this guy. I'm gonna have to block his vision. I can't block his vision. I'm trying to block his vision with the lamp post I am, so he doesn't know I'm here. Alright, this is better. This is much better. Blocked his vision with the lamp post.
Peekaboo.
Ah, I slipped up. I moved a bit fast there. A bit faster than I should have. So that's the dangerous thing with this build. If I make one mistake, I see the person is shooting in the general direction where they think I am. And dead. Now I killed those two, I can actually go up that ramp I was gonna go up and see if I can take out the others in this area. At the moment I'm gonna wait until my caution meter just reaches full, so I'm back to hidden. You gotta be careful of being a stealth build. It's very
Stealth is very high reward. Because you're a glass cannon, you have to rely on that stealth. Getting headshots. So it's a kind of typically be able to take your time and actually line up your shots. But if you can't actually keep yourself from running around like a friggin' idiot with his head cut off, then you're just gonna end up enemies, think you're a god, and typically wind up with multiple melee weapons rammed in places you do not want melee weapons rammed.
As in, here's a translation from what he was saying. Up your ass.
Okay, let me sum it up even more. Fucked. You're gonna wind up fucked.
Yeah. I'm going way too fast right now. I didn't even mean to go fast. See, the thing is though, was that I have to be careful with this build, because the more I go into this, right, obviously the less detected I'll be. But I plan on live streaming my entire experience with this build, by the way. So when I play this game again, you expect to see another live stream of this game again. I'm hoping Jack will be there as well. But yeah, the next time I do play this, I'll be experiencing. I'll be having you experience with this with me. So the purpose of me live streaming is going through the game at my own pace, basically.
Pizza delivery.
Oh no, the ball bag.
You're a ball bag.
He got the delivery.
You're a behemoth ball bag.
Oh, that's a nice looking pizza. Not gonna lie. That is a nice looking pizza. I'm not gonna eat the pizza during the stream, by the way. I'm gonna wait until after I stop streaming. There's no point in me eating it while I'm streaming, because I'll be like, "Did you see that guy over there? He's dead now." Oh, you chose the wrong spot to stay, fool! Bam! And no caution. Also, stealth builds in games is my favourite. Like, especially in Wolfenstein Youngblood, where you have a cloak ability. I've always liked that because, you know, it makes me invisible. Quite literally invisible. Eventually I might live stream Wolfenstein Youngblood and show you the stealth build I'm making on that one. Like, I can easily show you the stealth build on my Skyrim character, Jason. Yeah, I named a Khajiit Jason. And he's my best character I have. Because he does 12 times damage of melee weapons when in stealth. Well, with daggers in stealth. I hope that's in, like, Elder Scrolls 6. They did actually tease Elder Scrolls 6. In, Alright. Combat zone. I know where the combat zone is. That's the one where you find Kate in. Jesus Christ. Alright. That's the place you find Kate in. That Irish woman I was talking about. The one that, you know, got addicted to, like, drugs and all that. Rule breaker. Rule breakers. It's got two, like, raiders just tied up. Right, so I'm in the combat zone. I am. Which is an area where you find Kate in. There is. I think Kate will be found inside the arena. Also, dead bodies will give you away as well, but they'll never actually find you if you're well hidden. Right now, I'm sticking to the darkness around this area. I'm sticking to like the
Good job, Edgelord.
If I kill this guy with the Blitz perk, I should be able to hide myself quickly. Fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to take out all these raiders in this area. This raider here doesn't know where I am. He's in caution. But I can still kill him like this. Now, I should be hidden. This is the intention of this build. Get out the theatre quick. Come on, load. I swear this better not be that loading bug. Oh, thank God, no. Oh God, that's a Raider Psycho. Yep, I got killed. Yeah, I saw a Raider Psycho. Raider Psychos, I know for a fact I cannot one-shot with that perk. What? No, you can't give me a checkpoint right when I'm going out of the building and have them all around me. Oh God, I'm stuck in a loop. I'm gonna have to pause the game and load a previous save. See, where is it? Yeah, auto save this one here. Yes, I would like to load that one. Yeah, I had to load a previous save I did before I entered that area. Alright, so... This is another reason why people hate Bethesda games. Yeah. I'm gonna fast travel to a safe area. I am. So fast travel back to Diamond City. So if there weren't that much action during this stream, viewers, it's mostly just trying to talk with old Jackaboy here.
Are you referring to me?
Yes.
Ah.
You know, maybe in the future I might actually live stream Monster Hunter Worlds Iceborne with Jack.
There's also Borderlands option out there.
Oh yeah, the Borderlands 3 option. That's one as well.
I'll actually be right back.
I'm gonna end the stream now anyway.
Okay, does that mean you're for the day?
I'm gonna call it a day.